Back here is fine, but over there.
However, at low tide, you do want to go fast to stay on plane, but yet you're not supposed to be on plane in front of the beach.
The only reason Chad did that was because that storm got nasty out of nowhere.
Still.
Was that yesterday?
No.
Oh.
Right now we just watched a boat go really fast and they're going in front of the beach and you're not supposed to go that fast. But people don't pay attention to the rules, or staying on plane in the shallow area is a good idea so you don't get stuck.
When you say staying on plane, you have to go a certain speed to stay on plane, right?
Yeah,
So you can kind of hydroplane it.
Yeah, basically it's just your engine in the water. A little bit of your butt of the boat.
That was fucking awesome.
This is so much better than the pontoon. I'm so happy he said we could go out on this boat.
Me too.
Oh my god, isn't it just so much nicer?
It is. I just thought, you know, it's there. It's there. It went with the Airbnb, so I thought I better take it out one
Plus,
time.
he wanted to captain. And I really wanted to get you out there as the captain. So.
And I got to do that, so that was all good.
I'm sorry I'm so anal and made you wait, but you know.
Well, because I was going to drive to the canal. I was going to start it, and I was going to actually steer it out. But
it's true that it's such a delicate thing of like what speed you need to go with it.
Obviously, since it got yelled
Even if the
at.
neighbors were saying.
you just know a little bit more about it. And I don't mind. I mean, it was still.
Pontoon, and if something went wrong, and while you were at the helm, you would have thought it was your fault, and you know, it's just so much. I'm just a terrible person, and I'm like, let the bad shit happen to me, not you.
No, that's understandable. That's what I was telling my mom. If pontoon's in no real shape to take it out by ourselves, so they said just if we're gonna go out, just let Amy or Scott drive.
The engine made some strange noises, like it was going to go out, and like it was just going to stop, and I was like a little bit nervous about like, whoa, I'm going to stop in the middle of all this. But it was fun, and I'm just so glad that I got the captain and
I felt like I was 12 again at the resort. Like, okay, no, let me make sure it's the safest spot before I let my sister drive. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I was 12. I was 12 once too, and that's what it was like when we stayed at the cabin. It was like that's how it was when I had to learn to. I didn't really. It was just like I had the speedboat. I learned how to drive the speedboat. I learned how to drive the pontoon, but I didn't go through any boating courses. So my parents just like just on Lake Grindstone, but not in Minnetonka.
I never drove in Minnetonka. I just drove in Namakogan.
Same.
But I had to take the boating courses in Grindstone or Namakogan. Because I had other people in the boat. That's why I think I feel a little different, maybe, because I feel responsible for everybody in the boat.
Where?
It's behind the boat.
You'll see it in a sec.
Okay.
Watch, you'll see some turtles jumping around playing.
I saw. There they are. Yes, they're big poodles. No, I saw one. There's a big poodle. I was just trying to think of what. I know that I drove the speedboat, but it was in Hayward. But I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, I grew up in Lake Minnetonka, but I didn't learn how to boat there.
No, I never drove the boat on Lake Minnetonka ever. The only time I've been on Lake Minnetonka has been on like the Excelsior cruise and stuff.
Yeah,
Other captains.
no, my grandpa had a speedboat, and my mom and dad had the pontoon. Our mom and dad had the pontoon.
But I don't remember that on Lake Minnetonka at all.
Yeah, you were a baby. You were still a baby.
I have to be. Sorry, I'm a 12-year-old right now. I gotta pee.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that bird. That's so cool.
Have dinner and have drinks right there at your place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I mean, it's nice to make an event and go somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't need any time.
We do that though. So this is the south channel. There's a mirroring one on the north side.
Okay.
It's essentially right here.
Okay.
That's a restaurant. So remember where the Citgo was?
Yep.
Half a block down, if you follow the freeway.
Amy was telling us,
Yeah, I showed her, yeah. I showed her the hotel in Widow Fletcher's.
Yep. You go to that. I've been there 3 times now.
So you land the boat and you can go to that.
Yeah, we boat up to that restaurant all the time.
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
We just eat and then go back on the boat.
What's the restaurant?
It's just a typical bar. Just regular bar food, nothing great.
Yeah.
When you're hungry and you've decided, oh, let's go on the boat, and we haven't eaten, then we're like, oh, well, let's go eat.
Yeah.
27.37.30 north.
That was kind of. Do you remember going to Lord Fletcher's at all?
Yeah, but not by boat.
Okay.
If that was closer, I would.
We went by Grandpa's boat and then by
Deep
pontoon.
Herb, off of Egmont Key.
Oh,
So a Deep Herb is a device that will mount. I'm gonna put mine right in that rod holder there. It looks like one of those big flashlights where it's skinnier at the bottom and then flares out. It automatically activates and sends a distress signal.
that
upon
shallow spot that we were in
contact
yesterday with
water.
kayaks.
Yeah.
And
Seen
if the boat
dolphins.
sinks, you see
We
Oh.
were just like plowing because it's so shallow, but they plow through and they get their fish.
That's what
And
that broadcast
I was actually, I went to the end of the road on my bike, or maybe I was walking, and I was up there and on a walk and talk meeting for work. And so I went to the end of the road, and there's one spot next to one house you can kind of go close to the water without them carrying. And I went over there, and the 2 dolphins were plowing through the water and getting fish and flopping around. It was so cool.
Is it that house on the corner that we saw that we kayaked past that house? And they were fishing out on their dock.
Yeah, this one right up here.
Okay.
Whatever, I start taking
'Cause that was the one that's like that corner house there.
Yeah, they're a family from Montana. They bought the house for just over $1 million, and it's their lake
Oh,
home.
it's beautiful.
Their lake home.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. For $1 million, you have a lake home that you go to on the weekends occasionally.
I'm getting used to hearing about this about these people in Florida here. It's like, that's no, it's not us, but now I know there are none of these houses under about $400,000 is going to be like the least,
Anything
like
on
the
the water
least it
that
will be.
actually has open to the Gulf without any obstruction or bridges is going to be over
700. Okay.
Anything that has a bridge, there's one that's under 400, but the rest are all
They
over.
are working on perfecting.
But
And this one for 390 is only 890 square feet. I mean, it's a tiny house for a lot of money for $400,000.
And then the mortgage is not much different than the one that was 700 and whatever thousand.
Yeah, 790 is bigger and has a pool.
And there's a guy cutting them apart, like doing
But the mortgage was about the same. It was like, wait, no, it was like,
Well, Scott does, he thinks about all the taxes and insurance and all that stuff, and I don't quite have a grasp on what he does.
Mhm.
He knows that stuff more than I do, but
so he knows when you say, oh, the mortgage, it's going to be $1,500 a month. He knows it's going to be more than that with the taxes.
yeah,
And
taxes and insurance are added to that payment. So your mortgage itself for just principal interest might be, $2,000, but then you got to add escrow for both insurance and flood insurance.
I've seen people
Flood
are using
insurance is
regular,
outrageous.
just cutting the back off it. So you cut out that motor,
Totally
that
worth it.
tracking motor, you can just flat mount it in